As we start working with our names, we'll need to actually manage them, know what's in a worksheet, and what if somebody else created names? How do we find them all? In 2007, we are going to use the Name Manager. You'll notice I'm on the Formulas ribbon, Name Manager. When I enter the Name Manager, it will give me a listing of all the names that exist within the actual spreadsheet. In 2003, when we were looking for that listing, we would go to the Insert menu, down to Name, and to Define. In prior versions, Define not only allowed us to create a new name, but also gave us a listing of all the names. Let's talk about 2007 first. I'm in cell A1. I am going to simply go to our name box, type in cell, and I have named that cell. Let's put a value in. I'm going to put a value in as the spelled out number 1. Let's now go to the Name Manager. In the Manager, notice that the name I just gave to cell 1 exists. It even tells me the value. Now this is a new feature in 2007. In the past, we would know the name and what it referred to, but not the actual value itself. You'll notice refers to is showing me the exact syntax of that cell. First, all formulas begin with some type of operator, in this case an equal sign. Next, our worksheet, followed by an exclamation mark, and then our cell. Notice 2007 is in single quotes. If we look at the Worksheet tab, the Worksheet tab is 2007. Worksheets are surrounded by single quotes in 2007. If I look at the separator now, you'll see an exclamation sign and then the cell. Notice the absolute reference is used in the cell. The same thing would happen if I named a column. Let's say, for instance, I'd like to name the column B. Now we've already used the named box. Let's do a different technique. On my ribbon, you will see Define Name. You will notice here it's asking for a new name. I'll call this column. On the bottom, notice again the syntax or the cell reference. Worksheet name, exclamation mark, and cell. However, this isn't one cell, it's a range of a column, so notice it's saying between B and B, column B. Again I say OK, once again return to the Name Manager, and once again my name column, the values, and the reference. Notice these values have double quotes. That's what Excel uses for a blank space. Let's close, go to B1, type in a 1, and use the autofill to put in some numbers. Back to the Name Manager, and you'll notice once again it fills in the series. The Name Manager is a wonderful way to see everything that's happening and the values. Now what about the legacy systems? Let's go to 2003 Define on the bottom. What you'll want to keep in mind in 2003 that the function is the same, it's just called Define. Now once I have defined that, you will see in the Define Name that the difference is that it will list all of the different names in the workbook. I'm on the name cell. Once again on the bottom, it's telling me what it refers to. I'm going to remove this screen, go to a bottom screen, and you'll notice Column. Column, once again, tells me what it refers to. In this case, the tab is called 2003 Define, and once again it shows me the syntax. Now notice, the Define Name box is very similar to what we're looking at in the Name Manager. The only difference, we do not have the column for value. Once again, keep in mind, as you're working with these tasks in 2003, the components are the same, the dialog boxes are similar, just a few changes. In this particular instance, in 2007, the Name Manager just took us to the next level.